Oh, glad it still works. Cool, cool, cool. What's going on, YouTube? AJN for another live. Hopefully y'all enjoying your Sunday. I've been watching this game. Let me check on my audio. Uh-oh. Hold on for a second. All right. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Hold on. Busy, busy, busy. And let me move my phone out the way because y'all know how this go. Usually I get on my phone, want to go crazy. Move this over here. Yeah, I know I posted Ben had came on. Oh, whoa, what's why my signal looks so low here? I posted Ben and did this video, but me and my youngest son was watching draft. Well, we was talking about it a lot, so I just didn't really feel like being bothered. Let's wait till the draft is over with. And I'm kind of happy what the Bears did, but it's not a sports channel. Uh, but I'm gonna dive into this about Kim Fox. It's really about Kim Fox and Lori Lightfoot. Uh, them bras, man. Them bras should be arrested. I'm gonna get to it. Let me share my screen. See what I got here. Because I was watching the game, so y'all gotta work with me. Let's see. All right. Let's do the new tab. Because I saved some of the videos, but I'm just gonna play this video. But them bras should be arrested. For real. I was gonna talk about something else, but now something else I found out towards with them not prosecuting anybody. This is horrible. This this is crazy. But let me go here. I want to play this. I didn't want my history, okay? All right. Let me see. Is this what I want to play? Okay. No, we got commercials. So let me pause it. We're gonna start with this. Start here. Because honestly, I didn't even know where I was going to go with this podcast. This shit is so fucked up, man. I really, I don't. This is just, after this, I'm just like, I'm gonna fall back. I don't even, I don't even want to talk about with Illinois no more after this. Um, like I said before, it's going to get worse. I do agree with some people were saying like towards they gotta have stricter laws like towards with the violence and shit, But I don't know, man. With this mayor man and what this other shit these two bras here done, and I see why, Kim Fox, why she running and the superintendent, he left, well they say they was gonna replace him. This was all behind because of Lori. Just the bullshit Lori was on. And I'll kind of explain it to you guys, but just go play certain things, man. But this is some bullshit, man. But we'll play this. All right. Fair
confirmed that
use.
Kim Foxx will not be running for re-election. We expect her to make that big announcement here at the City Club of Chicago at Maggiano's in about an hour. Now, the Cook County State's Attorney took office in 2016. The Chicago native who grew up in Cabrini Green says during her time in office, she's been fighting every day to reform the criminal justice system to make it a fairer and safer system. Her platform has been based on prosecuting violent crimes, not low-level offenses, and righting the wrongs of the war on drugs. But her 7 years as the county's top prosecutor has come with some controversy. She made national headlines for her decision not to charge actor Jussie Smollett with writing a false report to Chicago police officers. The case ultimately winding up in the hands of a special prosecutor who said her office made operational mistakes when it dropped the charges against him. She's come under fire as well from elected officials and police for not being tough on criminals. Mayor Lightfoot publicly criticized Fox for her decision not to charge 5 men who police linked to a deadly shootout in the Austin neighborhood back in 2021. Fox defending her decision, saying there wasn't enough evidence.
She's been under fire almost since she first took office, particularly around the way she's handled some prosecutions, some investigations. Remember Jussie Smollett, for example, R. Kelly, and you know, let's face it, she's had a lot of turnover in her office too. There are a lot of people unhappy with her.
Kelly
So if she were to run for
that
re-election, it would be a real uphill climb.
With Fox not seeking a third term, others are eyeing a run to replace her. Eyewitness News spoke to Richard Boykin, who's a former member of the Cook County Board of Commissioners. This morning, he told us he's considering a run, but waiting for Fox to make her announcement. We've also reached out to former City Inspector General Joe Ferguson. His name has been circulating for the job. He says, though, today should be for us to hear from Kim Foxx first, and that there's plenty of time to talk about what follows.
Watch breaking news on YouTube.
R. Kelly have nothing to do with Kim Foxx. Fuck they bring that up for? These motherfuckers just be talking out their ass, man. And Lori, no, she played a part in towards with Kim Foxx not prosecuting a lot of these crimes and shit that happened. Lori played a huge part in this. And I was watching this video, and I'm gonna kind of show y'all, but let me see if I could go back. So I want to use this. Okay, cool. Let me go here. History. All right. A lot of sports. A lot of sports. Let's watching this video here. I'm not gonna really play it. Just go try to. Yeah, see the. Oh, he changed the name. Changed the name. I was watching this as I follow this guy. I was, watching this video. It's entertaining. And Chicago wasn't on the list. So I was like, oh, okay. It was like, I understand he was saying pure 100K. So I was like, I know Chicago is a big city. I mean, I think we're the second largest, maybe second, third, I think LA and New York. But anyway, so I was, watching it, and they brought up St. Louis is not St. Louis. St. Louis is up there, but New Orleans was one. And I was like, what the New Orleans? Then they was talking about Philadelphia, which I agree with some people talking about Philadelphia. That shit look horrible. Goddamn, Philly looks horrible. But New Orleans, I was kind of like, wow, wow, that's fucked up. It's not too many people staying in New Orleans. So I was just like, okay, let me go to the comments. And sure enough, everybody, where's Chicago? Why Chicago not on the list? And I don't think a lot of these cities up in here was, smaller, 300, 400,000. But I was like, okay, let me go do my research. Let me go look. So I go, actually, we are number 10. We're 10. Maybe something happened. But when I went to go look for myself, we're 10. And this is last year. This is like you say, 2022. So, but he's top 10 murder cities, whatever. But yeah, unfortunately, I came across something else that I already knew, that we were the murder capital last year because we had almost 700 murders last year. So somebody else in the comments was like, well, okay, what about the most violent city? So I was like, okay, he was asking him, can he do that? So I was like, well, let me go look that up, right? So I type in, let me go type it in now because I don't have that up. I type in most violent cities, and Chicago, out of the top 75, Chicago is not on the list at all for 2022 at all. And I was like, wait, what? I'm going to show you guys now. So bear with me. Let me come out of here. Let me show you guys. Now we're probably going to have some commercials over here. Some spam. So bear with me right now. So, I come here and I'm looking. Hold on, let me make this bigger. Okay. I'm looking. I see here. I'm like, but then I look, I said Rockford, number 7, Rockford. And I'm like, it's not too many people in Rockford. Like say 147,919. And I was like, wait, what? So, I kept like, all right, here we go again. Illinois, number 13, Peoria. And then I started realizing, like, wait, son ain't right. Son, like what? So I kept going. Kept scrolling down. Look at this. Scrolling down. No Chicago. None. I think it's one more resident. Springfield, Illinois, where the capital at. 47. There's no Chicago in there. None. So I'm thinking to myself, like, that don't even make sense. 700 murders. Everybody know about tours when what happened last year. The carjacking and robberies was through the roof last year. But then it started making sense to me. What a lot of people was complaining towards with Kim Fox and Lori was that they wasn't prosecuting these people. They was changing the charges against these people. If it was a carjacking, they catch them, they was changing that shit like the trespassing, like they did with them kids that killed that baby. And I gotta apologize because I was getting angry at some of the content creators and they audience that was saying this because it was making me mad. Actually, I commented. I'm like, I'm like, I don't think that's it. I'm like, what's going on is they're not getting found guilty. It's not, people speaking out, which I did a video about. Like, nobody's not saying shit. But to really find out with them that these bitches, especially Lori, was telling Kim to lower the charges, make it misdemeanors. So you wouldn't see them on this list. So Chicago won't be on this list. And that bitch lied. Like, when the violence is down, this is why. Because you was charging them with a lesser crime. Look at this. And that shit was bothering me. I woke up this morning, like, I just recently started looking at this yesterday, and I saw this, and I'm like, oh my god, both of them bitches should be locked up. They should be locked up. Are you kidding me? I was like, okay. I said, okay. And then you got, the mayor elect talking about these youths. That's another thing that they just need job programs. And my son, he just got him a job through his school, through a program, a summer job. And he just got it yesterday. Got the job yesterday. We speaking because he came over, him and his brother came over. And I'm talking to him, I'm like, what about so you and your classmates looking forward, you know, you know, to starting this summer? And he was like, well, no, it's just me and another classmate of mine. So I was like, what about the other ones? They don't. I'm like, oh, so they got jobs and stuff? And he was like, no. He was like, no. He was like, because their grades wasn't good enough. I'm like, what? Their grades? He like, yeah, you got to have good grades. You got to be 16. You got to have good grades to be able to, get to work this summer for this program, because he's going to be dealing with professional teams. And I was like, really? Now I know from what the history, that's what towards me and him and his teachers, but with playing sports here, because usually they have a high number of sending kids, football and basketball, getting scholarships to college. So I was like, what's going on? And he's like, well, they're not getting their grades are bad. So I mean, I'm like, okay, that means they're not going to be able to play sports. I mean, and he was just looking at me like, no. He was like, no, they just won't be able to be in this program. So, and he kind of, I just stopped talking to him about it because he seemed bothered about, by that. But I understood where he was coming from, because he was like, the coach is not. If the student is good enough, they're not going to stop that. The kids, they probably can have D average and still play basketball and football. But what he was just telling me, these days, a lot of parents still, knowing that they go to a high school like this, the parents still don't give a fuck. They still don't care, even though they put their kid in a way to succeed, or to at least get a scholarship to college, but still don't really even care about their fucking grades. And it made me think about towards what Brandon was talking about, and what I was saying prior, that if the policies don't change and we don't hold these parents accountable, it's going to be a fucked up year. It's gonna be a rough summer. And him saying that them kids, they don't want to work. And this is a good program for him. Great program. Decent pay. And you get to be around professional players. Can't beat this. But him saying this, I was thinking to myself, like, nah. Them kids, they don't want to work, because if you don't get tough on crime, knowing that Kim, her and Lori should be locked up, but whatever. Nobody ain't gonna hold them accountable. They gonna get away scot-free. Nothing finna happen. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. This is why they're doing what they're doing. The kids. There's mostly kids doing this shit. And now, like I said, it makes sense. They're not getting charged. They don't give a fuck about a job. So, I was like, okay. I looked up the supposedly guys for now that, supposed to be replacing her, or, that's going to go challenge each other. And I didn't see anything to make me believe like anything is going to change. They could sit there and say that, yeah, we're gonna be tough. No, you're not. Not with this mayor. That's gonna be the same with the superintendent. The same shit. The same shit. Probably hire minorities and all this shit. They ain't gonna be charging these fucking teenagers nothing. Cause they're gonna try to do the same shit with this, doing this bullshit. They're gonna try to keep Chicago off this. They're gonna try their hardest. Watch what I tell you. And that's when I started thinking to myself, like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back. Shit ain't for the change. It's not for the change. You just got to get rid of the liberals altogether in the city, in this state. I'm just being real. You can't have nothing like this and expect for something to be different. I mean, I almost I couldn't believe what I saw when I scrolled down this list. Chicago not on here. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And I guarantee you they doing that in other states too, other cities. They're doing the same thing. Like that, you know, that situation with that 12-year-old. I did some looking with that in Baltimore. He got killed. The boy was on house arrest for carjacking. And other people were speaking out with him saying, but that boy was violent as hell. Got caught with guns and all type of shit. That wasn't on his background. So that's why they're like, that's been the thing for like almost forever. Get the kids, like Yummy, get, you know, kids that come out these bitches' houses, you know, single mother houses, get them to do your dirty work. And that's another thing. Because if you don't change that, ain't nothing gonna change. That's why I say you gotta start holding them accountable. Welfare don't work. None of that shit work. You stupid motherfuckers on, hey, why are you trying to attack the welfare? Because you stupid ass niggas. Usually, this is where these kids come from. Them type of fucking households. You incentivize these bras to keep doing this shit. If I said that right. But yet, motherfuckers want to, he blamed me and he said he want to talk about these women and all this, they hate. It's just, bruh. And that's when I'm like, man, it's time to fall back, man. It's time to fall back, man. It's not even funny. It's no accountability, man. None. They go keep having these kids. These kids go keep falling to the wayside of the street. And these old goofy ass niggas go keep sending these kids off to do their dirty work. No accountability, none for nobody. The mayor for the next 3-4 years, you know, don't demonize the kids. They're not going to prosecute them because they go try their hardest once again to keep us off this list. Keep it real. Probably go take like somebody like a Trump to get in. And even then, with this governor, no. Trump not going to be able to do shit. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if there's no accountability, it's not going to be nothing. It's nothing really else for me to say. I guess I have to just sit back and watch now. Really nothing else for me to say. But other than them bras should be locked up. Kim Fox and Lori should be locked up. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That Sarge, that superintendent, black guy, he ain't had no choice. Like I said, he didn't have a choice. And I also now understand why, yeah, she had all them cops out there, but that was decoration. They was just out there. She told them don't do shit. But they, to make you believe, yeah, you got the cops, they're out there, on State Street, all downtown. Because that's another thing. Because they had these certain areas they didn't want to be, if you see anything, yeah, you react. Other places, no, don't do shit. Like The Wire, they had this little zone where they could sell drugs, do whatever the fuck they want to do. It's kind of how they was doing here, like in Chicago. Because I said that. It was a lot of police on the west side, a lot. But it was still a lot of crime being committed. A lot in front of them. What's up, Jay? Right in front of them. They ain't do shit. Wow. And this is why. This is why. That's why that bitch Lori came up there. Well, yeah, crime is down. And all that. Because you're not arresting anybody. And when you do, you're giving them misdemeanors. Crazy. And if that don't change, which I don't think so, with Brandon in office, bruh, man. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm finna go with this channel now. I'm still gonna post my shit. Y'all know I'm out there. I get out and help, whatever. But I don't really don't know what else to say. It's gotta be some things, gotta be changed, man. People who just child support. Yes, child support. Yes, the with marriage. But the main thing is this shit here holding people accountable. I don't give a fuck if they are teenagers. And definitely if they come from a single family. Yes. You give that fucking parent, I don't give a fuck, mother, father, whoever. You give them hell. You find the fuck out of them. You do it. It's funny. Anything else, child support, your old motherfucker, y'all want to lock them up. If you owe taxes, property taxes on your house, they want to take that. But when it comes to this shit, you don't want to do anything. That's crazy. Fucking and to be honest with you, forever, like these motherfuckers just keep voting in these crooks because this is what they are. Lori, bitch, was a crook. Kim, a crook. A lot of these other representatives, crooks. That's why they call it Crook County. All this fucking corruption, man. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. But I don't know what else to say. I don't, man. When I found this shit out, I said, well, okay. And they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again. Watch. Ain't really nothing. What can we do? We're not the police. We're not the DA. We're not attorneys. And I guarantee you, nobody who go complain. Only the few. It's just like being here online. Yeah, ESPN, the teenagers, the criminal teenagers to something happen to their family. Then that's when they where the police? Why y'all not charging them? It's a fucking joke, man. This is a joke. Wow. And I'm not like these other guys. They getting paid so they could be able to handle this shit. I can't, man. You know, they got a big audience, man. So they making money. So they could do this. I can't, man. Even the one guy, you could tell his whole voice changed when he was talking about with the kids downtown. And he's not in Chicago. I think he North Carolina, South Carolina. You could tell his emotions was getting the best of him. But, you know, he got a big audience. You know, he's getting paid. So me personally, I'm not seeing no money in this shit. That's why I said before. But there's really no need to even keep speaking about this, man. This is nuts, man. This is nuts. But I wanted to come on and show you guys, yeah. Without accountability, man. This city gonna be it's already getting there, but it's about to be a wasteland. It's about to be a wasteland. And it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I'm like this. Don't fuck with mines. Don't fuck with mines. You know. People keep voting, like you say, Jay, with their emotions. Throwing rocks, hiding their hands, thinking shit can't happen to them. You know, keep using excuses. And who am I? I'm only one person, man. I'm only one fucking person. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe they do file charges on her, on Kim Fox. Maybe somehow some type of accountability be put on these fraudulent piece of shit ass politicians. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? You know, could be optimistic, right? But there's no need for me to keep coming on here and, you know, losing my cool and all this shit and repeating myself. They know exactly what they're doing. But you could go look up for this shit for yourself. Maybe I could explain it to me. How the fuck is we not on this list? Yeah, I agree, Jay. Everybody's saying that. She's supposed to be gone. But I don't think it matters, Jay. I don't think the next person don't matter. I don't think they're gonna be able to do shit either. The next superintendent, the next DA. I don't think, no. Mr. Brandon, go push it. Don't prosecute these kids. We need to get them jobs. They go fucking tear Chicago, man. Downtown up. It's coming again. They don't give a fuck. Why should they? Nobody's held accountable for it. Get caught like the last kids they caught. Everybody who they caught was supposedly doing shit. All they got was misdemeanors. That's all they got. The grown-ups and them misdemeanors. That's it. So it's going to happen again. Go keep happening. And they're going to keep being on this bullshit. And people from the outside just go be like, look at them. Like I say, just go be all look at them until something happened to their family. Now all of a sudden it's, oh my God, we need to prosecute them. This is bullshit. Watch what I tell you. Motherfuckers say all that other goofy ass shit they want to. Everything I've been saying been spot on. And it's not, I don't brag and I'm happy about I don't want this shit to be happening here. I don't want it to happen anywhere. This is fucking insanity. Like, regardless of who the nationality is, this is crazy. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna fall back. I just don't have much to say after this one. I really don't. Maybe I could tell me. Give me. I really don't know what else to say. All I could do now is just go do my job, stay out the way. Maybe there's something that would spark my interest to come on here and talk about it. But this shit, nah, man. Nope. About to get another fucking 4 years of this shit, and it's gonna get worse. Oh my God. It's gonna get worse. And these motherfuckers go really, hopefully somebody reach somebody and be like, look what the fuck they're doing. People that are supposed to be getting felonies and shit, they're just giving them misdemeanors. Just getting to a wasteland. Ain't that far from it right now. Inglewood, K-Town. Only places really is what? North side of Chicago and some parts of downtown. Because they fucking up downtown. And they go end up going that way to the north side. I don't think you're safe. They fucking up the south side. So can't go to the lakefront out south no more. None of that. They fucking all that shit up. So they was trying to come to the suburbs. It is what it is, It is. These motherfuckers want to just keep playing these games, man. Just to turn around and be like, yeah, it's not ranked. We're not ranked in 2023. It's not violent. It's not, I violent crimes are down. Fucking lies, man. Fucking lies. This is sick, man. This is sickening, like very sickening. And like I said, go get for Lori and that broad, them two to get away with this. Wow, man. But it's been happening, man. It's been happening. All right, y'all. That's really all I have to say. This is crazy, but hey. If nobody, they not speaking out here, I mean, hey, I tried. Just move on to something else. Shit, I can't lie. Shit, that's why I follow the one guy. Like, he travels around. I be looking at other cities now. So, like I said, I give Soul his props. I give Soul provide his props. Yeah, I do. I have been looking at other cities. I have. Other states, man. Because I don't think they go this state, man. They go destroy this state. I'm just being real. They keep voting these idiots up in here. This whole state will become a wasteland. It already has. So, already has. All right, y'all. Whatever. Let me know what y'all think. So just leave a comment. I know it's not about liking and not liking with me, but you want to like be my guest. You want to share it. Other than Mr. The stuttering, stalking, bitch ass nigga. Anybody else that want to give me a logical critique, whatever, be my guest. But yeah, I'm just for the fall back from here. Nothing else really for me to say. So, all right, y'all, man. Wow, this is crazy. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hopefully, you watching the NBA games or whatever. And yeah, till whenever I feel like talking about. Yeah, just go have to sit back and wait. All right, y'all. Who knows? Who knows? Y'all know how I am. Who knows? All right, y'all. Peace.